Let's talk about this book, by the way.
Yeah.
I love it, by the way. It is fantastic. Sulwe, tell me what this is about. This is basically about you, right?
Yeah, it's a liberal autobiography, really.
Yeah.
It's about this girl called Sulwe. Sulwe means star in my mother tongue, Luo. And she's born the darkest in her family and the darkest in her school. And she's very uncomfortable with her skin and wants to go about changing it. But then a magical night through the night sky changes her mind and she learns how to love herself.
Because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful story.
This is Mariama from the Africa Center Club. I know it's been a super long time we haven't seen each other, but I know we're all doing our best to stay safe and follow the regulations so we all can be safe at home and healthy with our families. The program that I'll be doing with you guys is to share some really amazing stories with you guys. And so I have a really wonderful book that I have loved reading out to my daughter, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And the story is relational to everyone. So in this time of difficulty, I know we need something to uplift us a little bit. And so the book that we'll be reading for our first one will be Sulwe. Sulwe is written by Lupita Nyong'o and illustrated by Vashti Harrison. And the reason why I wanted to share this book is because it resonates so much about all the things that we feel and we are going through. So we need to remember the positivity inside of us. So let's get to it. Sulwe was born the color of midnight. Let me show you real quick. Right here, color of midnight. Beautiful, super beautiful, gorgeous. She looked nothing like her family, not even a little, not even at all. Mama was the color of dawn, Baba the color of dusk, and Mitch, her sister, was the color of high moon. So you can see Sulwe right here, Mama, Baba, and Sister Mitch. Hardly anyone at school looked like Sulwe either. People gave her sister Mitch pet names like Sunshine and Ray and Beauty. People gave Sulwe names like Blackie and Darky and Night. Sulwe felt hurt every time. So she hid away while her sister made lots of friends. Sulwe dreamed of being the same color as her sister. She wanted real friends too. Sulwe in the side. This is what she's dreaming about. So she took the biggest eraser she could find and tried to rub off a layer or two of her darkness. That hurts! She crept into Mama's room and helped herself to her makeup. Oh no! She would hear about this from Mama. Sulwe decided to walk from the inside out and ate only the lightest, brightest foods. So here we see trying to rub off her skin, getting on Mama's makeup, and here she's eating all of the lightest foods. With a stomach ache, she went to bed early and turned to God for a miracle. Dear Lord, why do I look like midnight when my mother looks like dawn? Please make me as fair as the parents I'm from. I want to be beautiful, not just to pretend. I want to have daylight. I want to have friends. If you hear me, my Lord, and would like to comply, may I wake up as bright as the sun in the sky. When Mama came in to wake her up for school the next morning, Sulwe rose to find not a trace of daylight in her midnight skin. Sulwe told Mama everything. Mama asked, "What is your name?" "Sulwe," she muttered. "And what does it mean?" "Star," Sulwe whispered. Brightness is not in your skin, my love. Brightness is just who you are. As for beauty, Mama said, rubbing Sulwe's stomach the way she always did to comfort her. "You are beautiful," Sulwe sighed. "Well, you are beautiful to me. But you can't rely on what you look like to make you feel beautiful, my sweet. Real beauty comes from your mind and your heart. It begins with how you see yourself, not how others see you. Now, up you get and out you go." How could she, as dark as she was, have brightness in her? How could she have beauty when no one but her mother seemed to see it? How could she be a star? Sulwe wondered. That night, a shooting star appeared at Sulwe's window. "The night sent me," the star said. "Come with me." You can see that is the star appeared in her room. "Come with me." Sulwe hopped onto the star and off they went. "Long ago, at the beginning of time," said the star, "there was night and day, and they were sisters." So we can see here, night and day, they were sisters. You see the image, day and night. Not Sulwe on a star, listening to the story. They loved each other very much. But people didn't treat the sisters the same. So you see the two beautiful sisters? Okay. People gave day pet names like lovely and nice and pretty, and people gave night names like scary and bad and ugly. She felt hurt every time. Well, Night got fed up and walked right off the earth. Day stayed behind and enjoyed making everybody happy in the sun. But then Day grew too long. Day began to really miss her sister. So did everybody else. That's what's going on during the day. Day is working extra hard to make everyone happy. There had to be a way to get her back. Day set off to find her sister Night. And she did. "I miss you," said Day. "I miss you too," said Night. "But you don't know what it's like to be treated badly for being dark." "You are right, I don't," Day replied. "But what I do know is that we need you just the way you are. Come and see." So you see how she set off, and here she found her sister. Okay, see what happens in the next page. Night returned and the people rejoiced. "We need the darkest night to get the deepest rest. We need you so that we can grow and dream and keep our secrets to ourselves." The stars chimed in. Brightness isn't just for daylight. Light comes in all colors, and some lights can only be seen in the dark. While day had a golden glow, with night everything had a silver sheen, elegant and fine. Day told her sister, "When you are darkest is when you are most beautiful. It's when you are most you." Could it be that night did not need to change? Not even a little? Not even at all? Now that night and day were back together, a little bit of night returned to day in the form of shadows. So if you see your shadows, just think about night and day. And a little bit of day returned to night in the form of moonlight. They were inseparable from that moment on and promised to celebrate the brightest in each other, whether people choose to see it or not. Oh, and just wanted to show you how inseparable they are. You see, the star explained, we need them both on their sunniest day and their darkest night, and every shade in between. Together, they make the world we know, light and dark, strong and beautiful. Sulwe rose the next morning, beaming. There will be no hiding anymore. She belonged out in the world, dark and beautiful, bright and strong. And if she ever needed a reminder of her brightness, she could look up at the sky on the darkest night of it to see for herself. Sulwe felt beautiful inside out. The end. Tell me, guys, how did you find the story, Sulwe? It is, every time I read the story, I get goosebumps because it gives me such an amazing positivity every day in my work. If you guys don't know who Lupita Nyong'o is, this is the beautiful Lupita Nyong'o. She's an actress, African actress that lives in New York City. She makes amazing movies. So we want to thank her for sharing the story with us and for definitely brightening our day. Tell me how you think about the story. Tell me what you would like to hear next in our reading. And we have plenty of books, not just on this side, but on the other side of the room that we could explore together. All right? Thank you guys so much for joining me and exploring the story together. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do every single time that I read it. And I hope to see your comments and see what you have to say about it. Thank you guys. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Be kind to your brothers and sisters and neighbors. And make sure you stay safe. All right? Okay. Bye, guys.
What's Harry Potter's favorite way to go down a hill?
What?
Walking. JK, rolling.
Oh my God.
Come on, that's pretty good, right? That's all right, okay.